Work the knob, babe.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of NoPettiKicks. We back. Finally got it to where the schedule's worked out. My guys here, I'm here with Switch 'em Kicks.
What's good?
Vinny Gold.
Back in the building.
We back for August. Lot to talk about, lot to catch up with.
Yes, sir.
Sorry we missed a week, man. But we back. Let's get it. Fellas, what's good?
Checking in.
It's good, man. It's good.
Good to see y'all, man.
Yeah. How was everybody's weekend?
Oh.
Beautiful. Family time.
Yeah.
Always good for the family time.
Always good.
Always good, man. We had them kids out there, huh?
Yeah, getting wet.
Yeah. No, they weren't getting wet. I'm the only parent that hopped in and got wet, man. I'm the only parent that hopped in with the kids, man. I'm in there with their kids, man.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it.
See it, man. Well, everybody, welcome to another episode of No Petty Podcast, and we back. Let's talk about the upcoming releases.
Let's get to it.
For the month of August.
Well, the ones that matter anyway.
Yeah, for the ones that matter. If that's the case, what y'all want to roll? What y'all looking for?
You know me, I'm a one guy, so man, I'm piling ones is, definitely the drop for me, because I'm realistic. I know I'm not getting no low top Travises, so obviously we know what the shoe of the month is, but realistically, that's the one I know I might be able to cop, so that's where I'm at with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on them Travis Scott lows. I want to get 2 pair if I can. One to sell, one for foot, so hopefully I get lucky and hit.
Yeah, I want it all. I want it all. I want everything that's profitable. Anything that can make some money, man. I want it, man.
And one for the toe, man. It can't always be about the profit.
Oh, well,
that's one for the toe.
That's why I want double. I need one to sell. I need one for the toe.
Well, you never said something about the toe first. You just said you want what's gonna sell.
I thought it was already understood in all my videos. I thought it was already understood, man. Dig what I'm saying? So I want the fours too. I want the bumblebees.
Yeah, the lighting's gonna be straight.
Yeah,
I definitely want the pollen ones. We're gonna try for these Travises, man. I like these low Travis than I do the mid Travis.
I do too. Absolutely.
That's dope, man.
Yeah,
I mean, the boy has the stranglehold on the culture outside of Kanye, man.
Yeah.
I mean, between him and Sean Witherspoon, dude, whenever he drops anything,
it's doing numbers.
It's next level. You know what I'm saying? As far as colors, palettes, everything.
Pharrell was in that wave, but he
They got
fell off a little bit.
They got Pharrell on this list. This one that just dropped. I had people hit me up about those Pharrells. I don't know the name of them, but they was pretty dope.
I think I get what you're saying. Like, that used to be what he was known for.
Yeah.
Outside of the music, you know, sometimes really known more for the fashion than the music. So,
yeah.
But Pharrell's always been that guy, man. That boy exfoliating daily, man. That boy say he got to exfoliate daily.
Yeah.
Get to looking like that, man. I'm trying to be looking like that when I'm 50, man.
Shout out to that boy, man, for real, man. Boy looking like he's 20 years old still, man. Shout out to Pharrell, man. But yeah, my little bro Justin, I know you hit me up about him, man, but I couldn't do nothing with him. It was confirmed app only. Ain't no bots working on confirmed app, bro. I'm pretty sure they'll tap in, but I don't think enough drops happen on it.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't think enough drops happen. But shout out for real, man. Being there at Boy Club was a big thing when I was in school.
Hey, man, That Big Soldier tell it. We've been rocking Billionaire Boys Club for a minute, man. You know
Since he put us on.
Since he put us on. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, shout out to Big Soldier.
No. Hey, Big Soldier got called out because we saw Slim Thug posted a picture of him wearing Bape in 04. So, he preceded Soldier a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
I missed that.
Yeah.
I missed that. We're going to have to find out and do some little research on that and put it up on the screen for the people, man.
Sugar Daddy Slim, as he like to be called these days.
Wait, who called himself that?
That was Slim Thug call himself, man. Sugar Daddy Slim, man.
Oh, man. I ain't see. Okay, Slim. Well,
yeah, it is right here.
Yeah, okay.
Bentleys and Bapes in 04. So just say he been doing it since 06, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. Okay, we see him. We're going to have to put that up on the screen for the people, man. Put that up on the screen for the people, man. That's what's up, man. So that's all we got coming up from August. That's all we looking for. We all looking for the lows, the ones, and the Bumblebee 4s. Reggie, he wants the Sakai low top blazers.
Yeah.
They slept on.
Yeah.
Hey, but put in the comments, everybody that's watching, what y'all looking forward to this month, man. It's always good to know what people really got a passion on the hustle and the hunt for. So put it in the comments below. Also, like and subscribe. You know, we definitely got to hit that button. Absolutely. Even though my boy don't never tell y'all to hit that button, you got to hit that button, man.
Hit that button. Please hit the notification button, man. Please, 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 please. But I'm going right to it. We got to talk about Yeezy Day.
Yeezy Day.
Yeezy Day was beautiful, man. Hold on. Shout out to Yeezy.
All of y'all came up. You
Yes,
definitely
sir.
came
Absolutely.
up. You was super excited.
Absolutely.
Mail call yesterday too. And
Mail call today as well, yeah.
Oh, but look at that mail call.
Absolutely.
Look at my guy.
dropping off on a Sunday.
Absolutely.
Hey, I was telling everybody they drop off on Sundays, man.
On Sundays, yeah.
They've been dropping off mail calls,
Yeah.
man.
Absolutely.
Shouts out to everybody, man, that copped on Yeezy today. Wave Runners, Zebras, they restocked all the favorites.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
Did they miss any?
I mean, I guess they could have did like Frozens or something like that, but I mean, you had the Zebras and the Wave Runners. I mean,
that's what everybody would have.
yeah, that's what everybody really wanted.
Yeah.
I had the Wave Runners and the Foam Runners early in the morning on Confirm, so I got them both. Probably gonna move the Foam Runners,
spent some money.
but I'm keeping them Wave Runners, man.
You gonna keep the Wave Runners?
Man, it's crazy them Foam Runners, man. Like $80 shoe going for like $300. Like,
Yeah.
that's a nice little come up.
That's crazy. That's their Yeezy, man. That's Yeezy Day, man. Shouts out to my boy Yeezy, man. Yeezy Day. But if anybody that took part of it, though, it was all day. It was about 16 hours. You worked a double shift.
Yeah.
You had to be by the computer. They did a lunch break. They did a lunch break for real.
That was for y'all, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was for y'all.
Well, you know, Yeezy supply for the box, man.
Yeah, Yeezy.
You ain't had no reason going on there if you was a manual. Just save your time.
I'll tell you right now, man. Shouts out to all the bottles, man, that bottled up Yeezy supply, man. Yeah, boy. So I know we took stock on that, but when it came to the firm out, like I was just talking about, I know we didn't touch a thing on that.
Yeah, but you know, I kind of almost feel like Adidas is the only one that kind of gets it.
Yeah.
From the standpoint, Adidas is willing to let the bots eat.
Yeah.
For the most part, they give y'all a platform to really go in, grab stock, really get some successful checkouts. But then they got an actual platform that really allows for the regular everyday Joe to get a pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they really didn't figure it out. I think that's where Nike has a lot of arrogance in, still not understanding, making the consumer feel like they can get access to shoes that they really want, especially even on restocks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
I just think Adidas has figured out the consumer more than anything, and that's why you see Yeezys everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's not because of the price point. You know what I'm saying? They make sure everybody can get a pair. At some point during the year, you may get a pair of Yeezys.
Yeah.
With no effort. You know, so I think they done figured it out.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to Yeezy. Shouts out to Adidas, man. It was a beautiful day. It was long day, but it was exciting to take part of, because I think that was my first time ever taking part of Yeezy Day. Was that y'all first time?
Yeah, it was my first one.
That not my first time. Last year we did. Remember we did the Yeezy Day last year a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I didn't hit nothing last year, but
Yeah.
I hit on another pair of breads last year. But yeah, that was it.
Yeah. So shouts out to everybody that got a mail call this week from Yeezy Day. Shouts out to everybody that bought it. Shouts out to everybody that didn't buy it and still hit. Congratulations, baby.
yes, sir.
Now, we're going to swing into Kanye, Donda Day Part 2. Kanye, it was just so different. How many people you know doing back-to-back concerts, still not saying a word, but the performances and the lighting in the show was way better. It was spectacular. And the way that he did it on iTunes when he just had the room set up and different visuals, just people coming in and out. It's just different.
Build
bro.
up, man.
Yeah.
The guy gets it from a creative standpoint. The dude just understands how to just market himself, man.
Yeah.
Good Lord, man. I don't think a lot of this generation really know the Kanye that we know.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
before Kim,
Right.
before the kids.
Right.
Like, dude legitimately has always been a step ahead of everybody
Forward
at every
thinking.
turn, man.
Yeah.
Fashion, shows, lighting, just the creative aspect of everything he doing. He's
Right.
always been a step ahead of the game, man.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know if we really could be prepared for how this is gonna work.
Right.
Hey, Certified Lover Boy got to get pushed back.
Ooh.
I said it. It's got to, because Donna gonna have to breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Donna gonna have to breathe.
It sounds beautiful too. What you think, Reg? What you think?
Man, I think it's I think Kanye one of them people, man, that you can look back over his life and everybody got a specific point of Kanye that they like.
Man.
You know, like you could say, man, I like the early on Kanye, or like you said, before Kim, that little section there where he kind of had some, I guess you would call it weirdo music, and then the Kanye now. Everybody got their own little feel on Kanye and throughout his career.
Yeah.
Dude's just dope to me, man. Like just a dope artist, man. Forward thinking. Always got something. No matter what, whether you like him or not, you gonna always pay attention to what he got going. So, just a cool dude, man, all the way around.
Man. Yeah, shouts out to my boy Ye, man.
And we thought he was crazy at one point.
Do y'all realize how many different versions of this dude we've had, man?
Right.
We're talking.
808 Heartbreaks.
No, not even before that. Just
Okay.
producer Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're talking
People telling him he couldn't rap.
polo t-shirts and Jesus pieces. Kanye's with the Louis Vuitton backpack, right?
Yeah.
Then we get College Dropout.
College
right?
Dropout.
Then we get that phase. Then we get the Amber Rose phase of Kanye.
Mhm.
That was
Forgot
a
about that.
beautiful part of Kanye,
What?
man.
That's the best album.
Oh,
My
man.
dark
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
that's his best
Absolutely.
work.
And then you get this Kanye where he finally feel like he get the girl that compliments him. I mean, like, we've had like 6 versions of Kanye,
Yeah.
man.
Right.
Different.
Who can say in hip hop and in the culture in general has been able to do that
Right.
and still stay? And we ain't talking about fashion Kanye. Music Kanye is just on a that's a whole pie by itself.
Yeah.
When
Right.
you talk about the music, but it's just amazing the impact, man. And dude just knows how to put it all together.
Yeah.
Right.
Kanye, you be putting that shit together, bro.
In 2 weeks, man, put a 25 song album together in 2 weeks, man.
And it sounds lovely. Me and my Discord buddies inside the lounge, we've been discussing it all week. I don't know, but it might be an age barrier difference, but they telling me they think Yeezus album sounds better than this album. You know who you are, Trey. Yo, if you
Jesus was a different sound though.
They love it though.
It
I'm gonna say it. Like after having our conversations, like them young guys, they love that
It's one of my-
Yeezus album.
It's one of my. It's in my 5 for him for sure.
They love that. Of course, 808 Heartbreaks. They didn't like too much the life of Pablo
I
though.
love life.
I
T-Lop
told him.
is
I
amazing.
said, bro. I said, Trey, we gotta love that life of Pablo, bro.
T-Lop is amazing, bro.
That's fire.
That dude put designer, like really put money in that dude's pocket for the rest of his life.
Oh yeah.
Off of one song.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, man! Shout out to Kanye, man.
Yeah, man. What about? I think we talked about Ye. They said they didn't like the Ye album too much.
I didn't really like Ye either.
Okay,
I
okay.
really didn't like Ye.
Yeah.
I'm College Dropout. Just leave it there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just leave it there.
You gotta. If you
I
don't
mean,
like,
them,
if
them
you don't like
first
my
3 are just insane.
Yeah.
The first 3.
Yeah.
switch them, you gonna have to go listen to my dog, British Fantasy.
I mean, the run
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
college dropout, late registration, graduation.
Yeah,
You can't
graduation
forget
too,
about
yeah.
Graduation,
Yeah.
man.
See, for me, it's like
808s and Heartbreak. I mean, look, my 808s and Heartbreak, and then My Dark Beauty, like that is a 5 like none.
so.
other.
So for me, it's kind of like that MJ debate where once you heard it and you put it on a pedestal, ain't no passing it. So like, even though all the other stuff to me was great, Like I just can't put nothing past it.
But you were also at a very different time in your life.
They're very different time, right?
That was
right.
That's a great memory for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
A great place in life,
absolutely.
College.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, like that's. I remember I was a freshman at Jackson State when that dropped, man.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like was hanging out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Probably flunking out. You know, at that point trying to pull them grades up. But man, it was man, it was a great time, man.
Right.
But hey, shout out to Ye, man.
Shouts out to my boy Kanye.
Absolutely.
If no more doubt now, the album is going to drop August 15th.
Yes, sir.
No more wait. It's already loaded up. The wait is over. And the reason why he didn't drop it is because Nas dropped this week.
Much respect on that.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Nas.
Shout out to Hit Boy.
Hit Boy too.
Yeah.
That album Nas just put out, amazing.
Yeah.
Great body of work.
That's a great follow up to something you always wonder can certain artists put it together again after getting such critical success like King's Disease did the first time.
Yeah.
And man, they ran that thing back, man. Oh my goodness.
Oh, they ran it back, man.
Oh man.
Shout out who can get Lauryn Hill to rap?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm singing Lauryn,
So-
not the melody Lauryn, but
Rapping.
Lauryn.
Bro, so I'm sitting there, I'm working, but I'm listening to it. So I ain't looking at I'm not looking at see who on there.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I start hearing this voice, and I'm like, wait a second, this Lauryn Hill?
Yeah.
My man got Lauryn Hill. If he'd have put Andre 3000 on there, I'd have been like, okay,
That's it.
it's over.
Mic drop. Mic drop.
He
Mic
killed
drop.
it, bro. We got the Eminem album though.
Oh, EPM. Oh,
Eminem,
with
bro.
EPMD.
Eminem might have got him on that track, man. That nigga was going off completely. That flow was so stupid. I'm
Like he probably hit 4 different flows on the whole on the whole 32 he dropped.
Hey, and I tell people all the time, Eminem in my top 5.
Yeah.
Man.
I know people don't like to
Lyrically,
get to M,
Absolutely.
but M has to be in there, bro.
Absolutely.
That track crazy, bro. Then he went younger. He had A Boogie with the hoodie on there.
Yeah.
And then outside of that, he had Charlie Wilson.
Yeah.
But my favorite song on there, me and Big Bro favorite song, me and Nick, our favorite song is My Bible. If y'all ain't listening to My Bible, he killed it on My Bible, bro. Killed it.
Hey,
Killed it.
40 Side is that track though. Also, when you on your grown man,
Yeah.
man, it's just like you think about like, oh wow, this dude really understands like how to really put it all together and still enjoy, still be relevant, still impact the culture. I mean, it's just a great balanced album, man. Great.
Great body of
Great
work,
body
man.
of work.
Oh my God.
Great body of work, man. We almost forgot though. While we talking about top 5, I know we ain't got this on our list, but man, the verses was beautiful.
Ooh.
Oh,
We ain't even got that on the list, but like
Oh.
that might have should have been
Yeah.
topic even before Donda.
See.
The
yeah.
verses.
The verses was amazing.
Versus was dope.
Hey, shout out to Kiss, man.
Hey man, hey, shout out to Jadakiss because Styles and Sheik, come on, they lyricists, but the way Jadakiss just ran the whole entire show, even for Dipset,
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
the way he was even talking, even while they was going,
Yes.
he was narrating, he was spitting bars, he was just a show.
Yes, man.
And he say he top 5 dead or alive.
Man, so
It's hard.
man, so I say this like I love Cam, but I don't know if Versus was the best platform for Cam. Now I know they was doing the Dipset, you know, but Cam, you know, his flow kind of smooth, you know, kind of laid back.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the best Versus type of vibe.
It could have just been Cam and Jadakiss though.
Yeah, it really could have.
That's all it was in the beginning for a minute. It was just Jadakiss and Cam going back to back.
Right.
I think actually having to involve Jim Jones and Jewels kind of watered it down for Cam.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Because in a sense, because verses ain't nothing but picking the right songs.
Right.
They picked the wrong songs for both Jewels and Jim. They wasted shots.
Right.
Yeah.
Which could have allowed you to play bigger Cam records.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it really could have just been a Cam and Jada thing, and
Right.
man, that was beautiful, man. I mean, that was a great, like, in New York, That was a great moment.
It was
man.
so New York though.
Right. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Like the way they was talking to one another. Like people thought they was really into, bro. That's just how New Yorkers talk.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Shout out to Jadakiss for staying really New York though. With my boy got on Timbs with black socks, shorts, and like that is it. You don't get no more New York than that, y'all. I mean, my man kept it as honest as possible. But I mean, that was just great. I know we didn't get a chance to talk about that when it first happened, but that was a great moment.
That was one of the top three verses.
That's my most favorite verses.
So when Jada say he top 5 dead or alive, I mean, initially you probably look at it and be like, "Come on, man, no, you tripping, man, you tripping, bro, man." He got an argument. Like he got a real argument. Now he more likely he not gonna fit in people's top 5. Like people just not gonna put him there.
Right.
But he got an argument for sure.
That's a whole. When we get one of these slow weeks, man, we're gonna have to really talk about that top 5 thing. It's such a thrown around thing.
Right.
Yeah.
But when you really talk about how you can really impact the culture, just lyricism.
Right.
And we're just talking like how he said, man. We're in the Mecca.
Yeah.
This is about rapping. If it's about rapping, then people who really might be in people's top 5 really not though.
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
when
a
just
whole
rapping.
different conversation.
And
We're talking about
he
rapping.
performed with no music in the background, not the
right.
lyrics. They all was just straight vocals the whole time.
And how you know the song? How you know Sheik Luch's lyrics to
Right.
a song that he wasn't even a standout on?
Right.
I can understand him probably maybe knowing more Styles lyrics, right?
Yeah.
Because Styles has been more relevant as a solo artist.
Right.
But Sheik, you to know your like that's real commitment to your group and to everything y'all got going on, man. Shout out to it, man. Them boys came prepared.
Well, and another difference is you could really tell that Jadakiss and the Locks been on tour.
Yeah, they
You
still
can
working.
feel that they work together.
Yeah.
And with Dipset, it's kind of different because
They still getting over some things in terms.
Jules just came home from jail.
Yeah.
Jimmy wasn't a rapper back then.
Right.
Jim Jones really just started getting good a couple of years ago.
Right.
Because his new music now is fire.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He tried to play a new song, but it was hard for people to really get it because they might not be listening to it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
But amazing show, bro.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Versus.
Amazing.
was dope.
That was amazing.
I really thought that once they sold this thing and moved on after the pandemic, really thought Versus was gonna fall off. But man, they did an excellent job of putting that together.
All right.
You
Great
know,
job.
it probably would have been, now you can really think that it might be some chance you might see a G Unit.
Right.
And when you think about that, just the big acts that's out there, can we do No Limit versus Cash Money? I mean, there's some real things that you can really do from label perspective and group perspectives that's out there that could really be big.
I don't think 50 gonna get the Junior Unit back together though.
Hey man, them boys need a check, man. Them boys need some checks. They need some
I
strings.
I think they probably would do it, but Young Buck, I think he been hard. He
man.
already was hard on Buck before, but I think he been too hard on Buck.
But I think the money would talk for Buck and
boys
what's the
need
name
them
with
checks, man.
they'll see them
need
checks
them
and be
checks,
like,
man.
I mean, because you think about if, like he said, if it was, I know it's a lot of street stuff involved, but if they were to have a G Unit and a Murder Inc. versus,
Too much street shit.
It's too much.
that you talk about
like legitimately 50 and Ja, like they still hate each other.
right, but you talk about breaking numbers,
Oh yeah,
like,
indeed.
bro.
And they got the records to go with each other.
Exactly.
For sure.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I think that would be dope. It ain't gonna happen.
No, it ain't gonna.
I
happen.
think something bad happened.
Yeah.
Like don't do like 50. The way I petty he is.
Yeah.
And legitimately, Irv Gotti really does feel like, them boys kind of sick the feds on him a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
he really-
in a sense, the people who, not saying 50 in general, but the people who were supporting 50 and had that, they really wanted to, get them boys out the way. You know what I'm saying? So
He tried. They got him out the way.
man, Irv's
But
been
in
sick
time,
like
you've seen some people kind of mend their differences, because there was some street stuff going on with Gucci and
That's real
Jeezy
life.
back in the day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it's happened. Fat Joe and 50 Cent had some
Absolutely.
beef back in the day.
Absolutely.
So
But it's so deep though.
yeah, I know, man.
You got people still in jail.
Yeah.
You got people that 50 still in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a lot.
It
It'll be
might
dope
not be
to
the
see.
moment we get, but we might get something. But it won't be them. But it, like I said, this just still shows the impact that Versus potentially still has if they do it the right way, and give the people what they really want. So
I would have loved to see Genuine versus Lox. I think it would have been a better matchup.
I think so. Actually, I really do.
It would have been a way better matchup.
I think so. I think so.
What this just made it dope because Cameron really saved him.
Right.
Let's just be real. Cameron was out there saving them, bro.
Yeah, man. It wasn't a fair fight, man. It was not a fair fight. Them boys was drunk. Them boys just was not ready for what was coming, man.
And shout out to my boy Cam because he took on the challenge and he started rapping on the mic and cut his music off too.
He did.
Yeah.
He had to show that he really can rap because I know Jada was really killing it, but I know a lot of people didn't know, but Cam can really rap, bro. Don't get fooled,
Absolutely.
bro. He can rap.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He can rap.
Absolutely.
Speaking of that, we want to hop into the topic of somebody say that they really can rap and they ain't getting enough respect. They are a Grammy winner. They say they've been consistent since 2012.
Say they pockets is heavy right now.
Pockets is heavy. Not only though, and I'm gonna give it to him. He got his own festival that he started up.
Absolutely.
Camp Frog.
Absolutely.
Shout out to that boy Tyler Curator, man.
Man, give it to
I know.
Hey, man, even, don't take this comment, man. The boy is a weirdo, but he's a different weirdo to the point where he really is cool with himself. He makes the kind of music that he knows that he likes, that he knows his fans like, and he really flexed on Khaled though.
Oh, he gave.
If I had a flex bomb, we would
Oh man, we got a bomb, man. No, we got a bomb, but we got that.
Shots fired.
Shots fired, man. My boy said he hurt his ego. If y'all not familiar, Cali, when they dropped that the same week, Tyler Creator got the #1 album that week, and Cali was like, his music not even for black people. Woo the woo this. So Tyler hopped on the show and he had to just let him know that like, man, I know I really crushed his ego because his whole persona is we the best, we #1.
Not that week.
But not that week. He said he really wanted to go in on it, but he just let him buy. He said he went on, bought a couple of houses and went to France.
No, London. He said,
London.
He said we hopped on the jet to London.
He said,
we didn't even think about it.
We hopped on the jet and went to London, didn't even think about it, man. Shout out to that boy Tyler Curator.
That's a great way to deal and put kind of put the conversation in context, man. Like he really wanted Khaled to understand, man, you really not that trendsetter, and you really not setting a tone for the culture like you think you are.
Yeah. Right. And I gotta say something too. I've been sitting on the internet. Khaled, somebody made a point. You ain't black, bro.
No sir.
No,
sir.
You know what I'm saying? So you ain't black. He said it ain't even for black music. Like, oh, you got a whole title on there. Khaled kind of got a point though.
I say shout out to Tyler for being being comfortable in his own skin.
Yeah.
It's it's something to that when you could just be yourself, make music that you and your people would like.
Yeah.
And let everybody else roll with it, man.
Yeah.
Like it or love it.
Not everybody gotta like it. It's not gonna be for everybody. Now, there are tracks of his that I do like and I do really love. I think the boy is really creative and talented. But like you say, he's sticking to his truth, man, of making what he like.
Right.
Yeah, I think Tyler Curator and that Vince Staple guy.
Yeah.
I think they both really can rap. I think they both just stay in their pockets and stay with their crew. Yeah. And they both intelligent. Yeah. And when they speak, you kind of want to listen to it.
Yeah.
I think what makes people so turned off about Tyler is how he came in. Him and his group was just super weird, super different, doing wild shit.
It was just very different at the time.
Very different at the time. And I think it was the age, and it's an age guy.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But the people that he came in with are all talented.
Right.
His team, Frank Ocean and them are nasty with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just even that time period when those artists, just a few of them that would have came out, whether you're talking about Tyler, Frank, Uzi, just when the culture said that they were weird and different, You know what I'm saying? They still came through and put out just great music and continue just to feed their fan bases. You know what I'm saying? Staying true to them. So, you know, shout out to those type of guys who have just found a way to just be uber successful and still have like a grip on the culture, just like a Nas or Jay-Z. They got a grip on a part of this culture that ain't going nowhere.
No, not at all. And Tyler made a great point. Tyler did come in out of time with some heavy hitters, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He come
he
in.
said he's still here.
And he's still here. What he said them boys? We said where they at now?
Right, where they at? 2012, where they at?
What them boys at? Because Tyler not too far behind Drake in them.
No.
Speaking of that, Tyler had Drake come out to his festival, and the people booed Drake.
Absolutely. Hey,
that's how different his fan base is.
Right.
Yeah, that's a moment that will never be forgotten.
Right.
No,
that's a real moment that happened.
Who did they want? They didn't want Drake. They wanted somebody else.
I forgot who it
I
was.
forgot.
They let his ass have it.
I wish I remember who they really wanted, man. I don't think it was Frank Ocean, but they wanted somebody outside of Drake, bro.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Tyler, though, man.
Shout out to Tyler Curator one more time, man. And shout out to the boy, man, DJ Academics, for posting those clips of Tyler.
Absolutely.
And we're going to shout out DJ Academics for his new podcast that he just got linked up with Spotify, man.
Man, it's going to be a big deal.
That's a big deal, Act. But I knew you was going to be able to go start your own platform. You could have been done this if you wanted
Absolutely.
to. I guess you were just waiting on the right money and the right dealings and the right time.
Well, he had to learn from his boy, too, though, how not to do it.
Yeah, well, he been knowing that.
Yeah.
He been knowing. He been knowing that. And the way that you kicking off your platform with 6ix9ine and Whack on there, you know it's gonna be controversial. Know people gonna watch it just to tune in because you got a real certified street guy and you got a guy that was in the street that's a snitch.
And what's so crazy, he really has two people that aren't really well liked.
Right.
Even though Whack is certified in the streets, a lot of people still just don't like Whack.
Yeah.
So he put two of the most vocal, controversial people who gonna speak their mind.
Yeah.
He put them on and gave them 3 hours, like just genius way to launch your. I mean, I would have obviously thought he was gonna use 6ix9ine in some capacity to launch it regardless.
Right.
But when the Whack component came up,
Well, honestly,
salivating to get that.
3 people that people don't like.
I did Act 2
because I don't like Act either. Well, I mean, and I explain why I don't personally like it. So like, you know, and I guess it's just like that age thing we was talking about, like coming from a different age where certain stuff you just didn't talk about.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And he done made it famous to just talk about everything.
True.
You know, so he'll bring up stuff that other people might be like, okay, well, you know, I ain't gonna go into that. You know, he just go into it and, you know, I don't like it, but, you know, to each his own. Some people do, you know. It is what it is.
Man, you know, the thing is, man, that guy, I watched some of his Twitches, man, and his ability to interact. And that's really is a compliment to the younger generation in general, man. They really find a way to still interact with their fans. They appreciate it. That's why I applaud Ed for making sure when you with your lounge, bro, like that's really what it's about, man. Interacting with your people, because you never know how when it blow, them people they still rhyme with you 10 times out of 10. So the younger generation, they just understand it, man, a whole lot better. Just reaching out and being appreciative to people who get you there. So, man, Act is a big deal, man. Whether the culture wants to admit it, and we may not like some of those things, but he is a big deal to a lot of people, man.
Yeah. Shout out to DJ Academics, you're a big deal, and you always causing controversy, so they say, and you just brought up more controversy.
You did.
Because in between those, inside of that podcast episode, I don't know how, but it led to Clubhouse.
Conversation so deep we got to take it offline.
It led to Clubhouse, and it led to Whack being called lame by 21 Savage for speaking to 6ix9ine, and that led to Whack saying, "I knock your little ass out." And that led to 21 Savage saying, "Man, I don't even gotta talk like that. I don't talk like that, bro. You can save all that tough talk."
Right.
Then that led to 21 saying, "I'm in Atlanta, bro." Whack said, "I come to Atlanta." That led to 21 Savage said, "Well, I ain't gonna do no talk. You see me, you know what's up." Then that led to Whack saying, "You ain't blood."
Oh.
Savage say, I ain't blood, I'm 21.
Uh-oh.
And the whole time in the background, 6ix9ine yelling, that's what I'm talking about, whack! That's what I'm talking about, whack!
Man, that little clown gonna get somebody hurt, man.
Bro, the whole shit, I know it's not supposed to be funny, bro, but it's funny as hell, bro.
You know, as long as, here's the thing, as long as they can keep it, you know, like I said, man, we done lost a lot of people already. If they want to let it catch the fade and let it be that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
21 ain't catching no fade.
But I'm just saying,
No.
that's how Wack approaching it. You know what I'm saying? Wack OG, he comfortable with his hands. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he very
You seen Wack fight 3 dudes in the parking lot.
Hey, let's not get it understood.
Yeah.
Wack beating the shit out of 21 Savage. It ain't even a question, right? But the problem is we know that 21 Savage is not finna fight, so it's gonna lead to more.
Right.
So we hoping that it don't lead to more violence.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
We hoping that it don't.
I hope it don't, man. You know, it's just some talk that, you know, it's a different world. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully they able to resolve it with no issues or conflicts.
Man, y'all getting money, man. Let that go.
Man, listen,
Just keep pumping it up, but let that go.
Yeah,
Let it just stay on the camera.
Well, you know everybody's gonna look at Wack a little different
Yeah.
for doing that interview. Cause people been looking at him a little different.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you know, and that is true, but that's how he maintains his authenticity as well. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody came out with no paperwork and said nothing bad about Wack from a street standpoint.
No. They
just don't like the fact that Wack speak his mind.
Yeah, they don't like what he say, and he always says that people don't like what he say, but he say he don't give a fuck.
Right.
He gonna keep speaking how you want to speak.
Man, I think that podcast got a chance to save 6ix9ine career. Like, I don't think musically he gonna ever get back there because the credibility out the window.
Right.
But when you just sitting on a podcast and you talking, you could just
I do think
shoot whatever you want to shoot. You know.
Yeah, but you wrong about that though.
What you think?
He's still doing sellout shows outdoors right now. If I tell people this, if you watch how 6ix9ine is moving right now, right? Who is he around? Nothing but Mexicans. Watch, he only got one black dude around him. But I knew that was gonna happen. What they say in the feds, bro? What they say? The Mexicans and black people really don't get along no way, right?
Right.
You do it out of necessity at certain levels.
Yeah.
But at certain levels, you with your people.
Yeah.
Right.
And natural progression was, I mean, he fucked over a lot of black dudes.
Yeah.
Sent them to the feds.
Yeah.
And now the next thing for him to do would be to go back and re-insulate himself with his own people.
Yeah.
From a protection standpoint, you know what I'm saying, and to give yourself another level of credibility, you know.
And I think that's what he's doing. Yeah. Because I'll sit back and I'm watching how he moving. Just go watch all these.
Well, I think Reggie's right though. I don't think he needs the music no more though. He is such a polarizing person from an opinion standpoint.
Yeah.
That I do believe there's value in him saying, "Wow, I did this by just speaking."
Right.
Oh, okay. Because they already let him in the industry. He know a lot.
So you saying he should stop rapping and just do podcasts?
I think he's more valuable as a personality than a rapper.
I do too. So
Absolutely.
I think honestly.
Okay, I can see that.
So I think for that show, the way they envision it going is you got Act being the moderator. He just kind of the middle guy. You got Wack being the credible guy that everybody kind of look at as the, just the credible guy. And you got 6ix9ine just being the crazy nigga to just say whatever the hell come to his mind.
But I tell you what, everything he say ain't crazy. He be telling the truth about a lot of shit.
Right.
He told some truth. Y'all better go listen to that video of Jim Jones.
Oh, well, and that led into Wack and Jim Jones. Because Jim Jones was caught on a wiretap trying to put a hit out on 6ix9ine, telling him how the back door was always unlocked. Yeah. And 6ix9ine brought up a great point. Why he not in jail? And what about the gun charges in Virginia? What happened to him?
That dude laid out some real, I'm talking about just took the pin out the grenade and just threw it.
See, I think that, to me, that go back to what I was talking about earlier, stuff that I don't like. Like, stuff like that, I don't think that's stuff that you put on camera. Like,
that's a lot of people's opinion.
Yeah, but it's already out.
Right.
But you got to think about it, too. 6ix9ine is always trying to defend himself, too.
Right.
Because his thing was everybody calling me a snitch. But what about Jim Jones?
Right.
Because Jim Jones keep calling him a snitch.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess I understand it, but he
Right.
like, all right, I'm gonna bring it. Well, tell me, is this not snitching?
Right.
And Jim Jones, what he do? He called the dude that he snitched on and got him in jail. Now everybody asking, why is Jim Jones even talking to this dude?
Yeah.
Everything just looks funny.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's just one of them things, man. Like once the cat is out the bag, man, that thing finna go crazy. And right now, the internet just got a lot of questions, man.
They got a lot of questions for Jim Jones right
A
now.
lot of questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. But I feel what you're saying. It shouldn't be on camera.
Right.
But this new generation, they don't care about
They don't.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't.
They don't.
that.
They don't.
And when we say new, that's no disrespect. It's just they are a very sensitive to the point where they gonna come back and say exactly what it is that they're thinking about, how they should be moving, where those conversations should be in hand. They just gonna have it.
Right.
Just get it off my chest.
Right.
You know? So, damn, that boy just disrupted all the hip hop for the week, man. Outside of music, but
Yeah. Well, I told people this already before he even came back home. Everybody thought he was gonna be done and now have a voice. Nah, bro.
I said it. I definitely thought that, the actions would not allow him to be relevant, but a lot of people just don't care about that.
Nah.
Right.
Because majority of these people that's into hip hop right now, these kids, they not really thugs like that.
No, they're
Right.
They're not.
They not really from the streets.
Right.
So they don't care. They don't value the same things as back in the days that everybody else did. They don't care.
Right. And to your point, if he make a banger, people gonna rock it no matter what.
Absolutely. I mean, Lil Nas X, as much as I do not like Lil Nas X, man, that song that him and Jack Harlow got so hard, man.
I told everybody. Shout out to
Man.
I told everybody, man. Shout out to Lil Nas X, bro.
It just goes back to that. If the music is good,
Right.
I may not like
The
Lil
video.
Nas X, bro.
Right.
I ain't gotta watch the video.
Yeah.
But I can fast forward through his verse and find Jack Harlow, and that song is just it's insane.
I told people that on the last episode, bro. Jack Harlow been ripping,
Killing.
flowing on every track.
Killing.
Him in that song right now with Pooh Shiesty, fire.
Fire. Yes, you do. Hey, so,
Black ass UV.
anything is, man, so as long as this kid can put a record out, somebody gonna like it, they gonna stream it, they gonna book him for a show,
All right.
and he gonna be able to still get money, and as long as he got the money will allow him to still be relevant.
Yeah.
Period.
Start to be relevant, man. So shout out to 6ix9ine, shout out to Wack, shout out to DJ Academics, man. We love it, man. We love to see it.
Keep giving us content to talk about.
Right.
We show appreciate all the content over here. We welcome it.
We welcome it.
Absolutely.
We welcome it, man. It's August.
August.
Football season, pre-game, Hall of Fame game just went by. Just seen the Cowgirls lose. Even though it's preseason, just still makes me feel oh so good. Oh so good. Cause y'all trash. You know how I feel about y'all. Period. Fantasy football about to crank back up.
Let's go.
How many leagues y'all doing this year?
I got 6.
Ooh!
Yeah, I got 6.
Hold on.
Oh, brother.
Got six leagues. Yeah.
You got a family. How you got a job? How you got 6 fantasy football
Man,
leagues?
so for the year, I already had my money just kind of set aside. Like, okay, this fantasy money, it's going for the fantasy, you know.
For those who do not play fantasy football, what this man is talking about partaking in, ain't you playing Madden in too?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I don't know what this man. His wife ain't gonna talk to him for 5 months. Man. I don't know how this is even gonna happen. My boy say he's gonna do 6 fantasy football leagues. Finna do basketball with the kid. Bro, you are insane, man.
I'll tell you, hey, last year I think I did 5, but I know guys that have had 13 leagues.
Oh my God.
13. Shout out to Sherrod, man.
Oh, man. Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah, 13 leagues. Yeah, 13 leagues. I think he cut it back a little bit, but
Did he win any of them?
oh yeah. So and that's the thing about me playing 6. Like, I know I'm gonna get my money back.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna win at least 1 or 2 of them leagues. So you know, I get that bread back and more.
You got a lot of shoes to buy, a lot of football fantasy dudes. Boy, you got some time on your hands, man.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do 3.
Do 3.
I'm just doing 3. That's the most I can handle right now. So,
Yeah.
Keep it up. I'm trying to defend the championship around here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm just doing one, and I'm doing the No Petty Kick Lounge Fantasy League. Actually, just got the guy right now. He's sending me the photo. I'm gonna post. So I'm just doing one this year. I was in 2 others. I didn't join the group me fast enough and got kicked out there joint, bro.
Oh, brother.
Yes, I got kicked out, man.
Ain't seen your boy a message or nothing.
Nobody hit you off.
Hey, my bro, we need you in the group.
Nobody hit you offline.
That's
Nobody
terrible.
me out live, man. So now I got my boy Joe trying to kick somebody. Shout out my boy Joe Love, man. Joe Love trying to kick that dude. Joe said, we don't even know that dude. No way. Shout out to you, Joe Love, trying to get me back there. That's
Dallas
the Dallas
City.
City.
Yeah.
Hold up, bro. That's the OG seat. That never should have been given
Oh,
up. And
man.
First, let's not talk about it. Hold on, make a phone call, man. Need somebody to check in real quick, man.
my
crazy.
God. But everybody left the Dallas City League. They all
Yeah, I
stayed
got
in
out of
Chuck
there.
League.
Okay.
Yeah, I got out of there.
Yeah, they done left it. They done left it. Uncle Chuck should have saved me a spot, man.
Out question.
Uncle Chuck should have saved me a spot. I think they done drafted already.
Man,
No, we ain't drafted yet. We just did the
The order.
order. Yeah, the order.
Chuck just made it.
I got the first pick.
Man, that's all.
Hate the first pick. Man.
You got the first pick?
First pick. I don't like the
Trade
first
it out,
pick.
man.
Man, I'm gonna have to. Man. I don't like the
Trade
first.
it, there you go,
I don't
man.
like the first pick. You gotta wait so long for it to come back. Snake format.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
do, man. Hey, shout out to everybody, man. If you ain't never did fantasy football, man, try it out once, man. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
it's a great way to get into it. Even if you just casually watch football, you ain't gotta be no crazy football fan to really enjoy fantasy, man. It's just a great way to build camaraderie and just, have some fun. Sweat it out on a Sunday. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But even though I hate the Cowboys, I do want to say this though. Salute to Jerry Jones for putting Jimmy Johnson inside the Cowboy ring to honor, man. He deserved it. He deserved it. Maybe they'll finally get some playoff hope. Maybe get to a championship now because Jerry Jones finally done the right thing.
Jerry feeling the pressure. He said, I got to do everything right. I got to go back and unmend everything that's wrong because I got some bad juju on us right now.
I think that's what it was. I think he been having some bad seeds because he know he ain't been doing the right thing by Jimmy, and I think this right here might bring them some good luck or something, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, I picked them to win.
To win what?
NFC. I got them going to the ship. I ain't no Cowboy fan. I know we in Dallas. I ain't no Cowboy fan. I got them going to the ship.
Hey,
I got them losing in the ship. But
Rick.
I got them going to the
hold
ship.
on, I got one for you.
Trash can.
Ain't no way impossible that Swisham think Cowboy winning championship.
I
He
think-
sound like the Cowboy
bro,
fans every year.
NFC championships, I think they going to the ship this year. I think all the pieces there. For one, and the biggest thing, Dak got rid of that damn Adidas. And he done moved over to Jordan Brand. That's the biggest one. You look good, you play good.
Hey, they definitely finna have some dope colorways for these boys.
Right.
God.
They finna have every navy and white and navy color combo of a 4, 6, 1.
Absolutely.
Everything finna be dope for that. I must say, they are finna roll out the
God.
cowboy apparel.
Absolutely.
Jordan is not gonna miss this opportunity. I guarantee you that.
Jesus
Absolutely.
Christ, man. So shout out to Dak Prescott. Even though I hate the Cowboys, I got a lot of respect for Dak and Zeke. Them some cool dudes. Hung out with them a couple times in person, man. So shouts out to them guys, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
man. We're gonna slide on to Team USA.
Gold medals, man.
They got the gold medals, baby. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Listen.
sir.
They didn't win, boy. We be doing some talking.
We'll be doing some talking right now, but Draymond said, hush that up.
Hush it up.
And he on Twitter looking for everybody that said they wasn't gonna win.
And you know he looking and he finding, he snapshot, and he will be on record saying everything about everybody.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, he looking for you.
it's story time.
Here we
Okay.
Let me go back to Kevin Durant with OKC.
go. Oh, okay.
I was like, man, this the next guy. I had KD above LeBron as far as who I like the most. I'm thinking, man,
heard you say
KD,
that.
this dude gonna be that guy. Like, can't nobody guard him. Truth. Then my man lose after being up 3-1 and decided to go to Golden State. From that point on, this nigga was nothing to me. Like, he literally was done. But, I'll say this, man. After they win the gold medal, everybody been talking about them, talking down on them. They win the gold medal. KD go online talking about, man, all the people that had this to say about us, all this, man, come on, man, with that female talk, bro. Like, you're a grown man. Like, at the end of the day, just accept the win. Like, yeah, we got the win. And you could, maybe in an interview or something, you could say, hey, there's a lot of people that was against us, but we got it. Like, we had confidence in ourselves that we was going to win. This man going online like a female talking about what he, where y'all at now, bro. Come dead all that, bro. That's why I don't like that nigga, man. I don't like that nigga, man. I don't like that nigga.
As y'all can see, man, Reggie K stand KD, man.
It, man.
He can't stand that man.
Listen, he definitely is not one of my favorites for sure. Because again, with being the best, man, it comes a lot of pressure, a lot of things you got to deal with, and he still has not figured out that you're gonna have the naysayers, man.
Right.
Period.
Right.
You're gonna have the naysayers.
Right. Absolutely.
But could y'all imagine how much more popular KD could be if he had an attitude like Giannis?
Right.
Right. It would be no question that he'd be the best player in the league for the last 3 years.
Absolutely.
LeBron would have never been in if he just had the right attitude.
Absolutely.
Well,
Attitude is everything.
Absolutely.
Because it's perception. It's the way people going to embrace you. If he had a better attitude, there would be I'm talking about the gap between KD and LeBron would be so big.
So big.
It would not even be a question about who the best player, but the attitude makes people be like, nah, we're gonna make this gap a little bit closer, and we're not even gonna still validate you as the best.
Even if he came back after he won that ship with Golden State, if he came back and just been like, I get the sentiment that people say it was a weak move. Looking back now, I can see that. You know what I'm saying? But I was just trying to do what was best for my career.
Yeah. I want to feel like what it like to be a champion.
Right, I wanted to feel what it was like to be a champion. And I got that experience. I moved on to Brooklyn, and I'm looking to, build that program and win one there as well.
Right.
People might be like, okay, he made a mistake. He admitted he made a mistake.
Or not even that he made a mistake.
Right.
He gets and understands the perception that's out there.
Exactly.
We're not saying you got to admit it's a mistake.
Right.
Just understand and read the room.
Right,
if you
absolutely.
can't never read the room, then it's always going to be an issue.
Absolutely.
I think the problem with KD is I think he just a dude that just want to hoop, but he got to understand that he just can't hoop.
Right.
He just can't hoop and not do nothing. It's more to just hooping.
Right.
He needs to understand that he got to hoop. He got to deal with the media. He got to deal with backlash. He got to deal with the trolling. He got to deal and he got to accept it all and know how to deal with it all.
But see, I think he don't understand why he not liked.
No, I think he understands why.
You think he?
No, I don't think he does.
I don't think he
Y'all
does.
think he don't
Not at
care?
all.
I don't think he understands.
We know he cares because he keeps
Right.
We know he cares.
Okay.
I really do. He thinks it should just be purely off the ball.
Right.
And it's not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's literally off of not only the ball, but it's all the other components. Like I said, the personality, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Giannis is finna be a favorite. Like those comments that Giannis made. Giannis put the whole league on notice,
Right.
man.
Oh yeah.
The entire league got put on notice because Giannis said, man, this is how I wanted to do it. I wanted to build something. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do it with people who I got drafted with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
think about the
And nobody hates
humility that it
Giannis.
takes.
Nobody hates Giannis.
Yeah.
No, everybody, and then because Giannis crack jokes.
Right.
Giannis,
He get it.
He gets it. And I'll be honest. Giannis win another one, they gonna really put him up there.
Conversation. Absolutely.
Don't let him get MVP again.
Bro, so the thing now, like I mentioned when Giannis won, if he were to go somewhere else, people ain't got no issue with that now. It is what it is.
That's what it is. But I don't think he
You
gonna.
got to read
No,
the
no,
room,
no.
But reading the room is everything when it comes
Right.
to the internet. Is another room that you have to be able to read. You know, you got to just understand that there's just a perception out there that you don't get it. You're sensitive.
Right. You out here
so now that
making
I know
fake
you're
accounts.
sensitive, now that I know you sensitive, guess what? Nobody's just gonna keep talking.
Right. You out here making
what I'm
fake
saying?
accounts,
Yeah.
posting on people, random people stuff. It'd be like he in our comments posting.
Man, if KD comment on a NoPettiKicks podcast, I'm on.
That's
like,
what, bro. That's what he do.
From that point on, every day of my life, I'm gonna troll him.
That's what he do.
And guess what? The people who he's responded to, guess what they do?
Yeah.
They
Right.
troll.
They troll. Keep trolling. Yeah.
Because I know I can get to you. Me, a Joe Blow.
Joe
Right.
Blow, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
Man, you got hundreds of millions. I wouldn't care what nobody on the internet say about me. I'm
Right.
the best, one of the best, arguably one of the best hoopers in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
I got the bread. Man, do you think I'm worried about what Joe Blow say to me?
Not at all.
Man.
Not at all.
My boy got soft skin, man. My boy got
Absolutely.
soft skin, man.
Cocoa butter.
Cocoa
Smooth too.
butter, man.
Smooth and soft.
Once again, man, shouts out to Team USA
Absolutely.
for winning the gold. People thought, y'all struggled a little bit, but once y'all got a couple more players over, man, y'all did the damn thing. Y'all brought the gold home. Shout out to all the athletes over there from Team USA that's winning golds and winning medals and bringing the medals
Allison
home.
Felix, shout out to you.
Yes.
JaVale McGee, man.
Shouts out to JaVale McGee, boy. The boy, gold medal and the champion.
And his mom.
And
Mom
people
won
like
one
to
too.
clown.
And Mom won too.
Mom won one in '84.
That's right.
Mom won too. The first ever mom and son
Yeah.
collab like that.
That's
win
dope.
one, man.
Dope.
Yeah. So, with all that being said, we had a great episode today here on the No Petty Podcast. We're going to end it right here. We see y'all on the next episode. Y'all make sure y'all click what you say.
Comment, like,
subscribe.
hit that bell.
Hit that bell, man.
Come on, baby.
Notification, man, so y'all can see us on the next episode, man. We looking to be going to twice a week pretty soon, so y'all get ready, enjoy the comments. Make sure y'all tell everybody about it, spread the word, and we'll see y'all on the next episode of No Petty Podcast. Subscribe here. Click the button right here. Subscribe. No Petty Kicks. Each and every week, we live copy all the No Petty Kicks, man. Nothing but the flyers. Subscribe. Tune in. Tell your friends and turn your notification buttons on.